In section 2 of module 4, we're asked to, for each item on the left, what will be the matching equivalent item on the right? And they're only used once. Let's see if I can make it a little bigger. There we go. We'll give you some assignments and we'll pause. Well, one of the things I mentioned during the lesson, and one thing you may find challenging, is when they write the fractions of your base, or the exponent of the base, in this kind of funny diagonal fraction form. For instance, we have x to the 2/5, and they write it this way. It's a little challenging because the rule is, as we said, you make your radical sign. This is your radicand. The base number, or I should say the denominator, is your index number, and your numerator is your exponent. So when it's done like that, it's sort of easy to do. This way it tends to be confusing. So again, I would always, in your work, in your homework logs, write the fraction with a horizontal fraction bar. And the rule is your denominator of the exponent always becomes the index number, and the numerator is the exponent on the radicand. So let's see how you've done. Notice in number 6, setting this up, it's kind of hard to follow. But when it's set up this way, you can see the 5's cancel out nicely, and your exponent is 1/2. In number 5, here you're just adding. Your denominators are 5, and you just add your numerators. Okay, you will be having the opportunity to do practice. And again, write the fractions properly. We'll give you an assignment, 9 through 24. Write them in radical notation. This is in fractional exponential notation. We want you to convert this to radical notation. And we'll pause. In fact, I think we could make it bigger still. There we go. Okay, once again, the denominator is the index number. The base becomes the radicand, and the numerator is our exponent that we don't write. So they do ask you to simplify if you can, and you can check out your work. And I thought the tricky one was number 22 here, where it's the square root of b to the third, and that might be acceptable as an answer, but theoretically you can take out something we're going to learn in a future lesson. This is b to the second times b, the square root of b, and this is, you just add your exponents here to get b to the third when you multiply, And b to the second here becomes b, the square root of b. So that's where this comes from. But again, I haven't taught this, and you may or may not know this at this stage. Okay, we'll keep it short.